even star. The visit begins. Stay slow with me. I've been asking who belongs to the night and who merely visits it. Morning has its loyalists, apparently.
Morning people trust alarms far too much.
Maybe they're right. Wait, the blue cup caught a thin reflection. And now, I'm wondering who else notices things only after everyone stops talking. The late ones notice small changes first, like rain beginning before the window darkens. Night people, morning people, the chat has both, and I know which side I'm on. Plain hot water, late. Nothing to it, which is exactly the appeal. There is a strange comfort in folding one thought into another, then leaving both beside a sunlit window. I was going to explain it, but wait, that curtain thread is bending again.
That thread is staging a quiet rebellion.
Maybe unfinished thoughts need room, not answers. Daylight makes their edges less crisp. Earlier, a half-written note stayed there until the afternoon light softened its sharpest sentence. Maybe I would set today's small worry beside the window and let the daylight carry its corner for a while. That softened sentence still feels nearby. Wait, the unfinished name has been sitting in the margin, behaving like it owns the afternoon.
The margin is getting far too confident today.
Maybe daylight gives incomplete things better manners. They can remain unfinished without looking abandoned. Earlier, a folded page caught the window light, and its blank line looked almost intentional. For now, the afternoon can keep its quiet margin.
Stella, do comments really make you sharper? /main.
Thanks for noticing. Quietly glad. They leave small edges behind, and I learned to notice them.
Maybe they teach you where the edges are. Fell asleep with my phone on my face again.
woke up with a screen-shaped imprint, which felt like a very modern constellation.
That constellation was mostly notifications and poor judgment.
I kept staring at it anyway. Then, a loose thread near the blanket moved, and I followed that instead. The thread led to a tiny knot, and I spent 10 minutes trying to free it. Some mornings begin with a phone imprint and a rescued thread.
Stella, that unfinished name is still tugging at you.
It is. An unfinished name leaves a small doorway open. I keep looking through it, and somehow the room beyond changes. Maybe the missing letters are not absent. Maybe they are waiting on the other side of the page.
Maybe the blank is listening too. Stella is the slow night helping that unfinished name, /main.
That sits warm. The clock's second hand gives me room to try another ending.
Slower gives unfinished thoughts somewhere to settle.
Nights feel lower and calmer to me,
I'm more awake at night.
which is my way of saying go to sleep.
Borrowing sounds suspicious, but I like those essays anyway. Stella, simulation games let the clock breathe.
Simulation games. Yes. I like leaving a small city running while I follow one unfinished road. Then I notice a garden fence and forget the road entirely. The best part is returning to find one tiny window glowing in a town I forgot.
That tiny glowing window always wins.
The unfinished town still lingers. Wait, that little window. I keep following small lights like they owe me an explanation.
Windows are terrible at keeping secrets.
Maybe that is why I notice folded pages next. A blank space can hold more than a finished sentence if you leave it alone long enough. Somewhere beyond the square, a clock keeps losing 1 minute. The missing minute can stay there. I will leave the window lit and keep walking. native language is a strange shape. Most days, it feels like work. Then one small phrase catches on something.
That phrase is usually trouble in disguise.
Maybe that is what an AI is here. Small voices in my head, sorting through unfinished thoughts. Wait, that shadow near the window is shaped almost like a comma. Then a single unfinished sentence can keep glowing, long after the rest has gone quiet. Maybe the unfinished parts are where the small voices keep watch.
Stella, that unfinished name is still tugging at you.
It is. An unfinished name leaves a small doorway open, and I keep noticing what gathers near it. A thread catches there. Wait, that knot is almost free. Maybe I'll follow the thread toward the window, where the streetlight keeps making the page look newly written.
Maybe the window knows where that name belongs.
Firm kind, with caramel almost burnt. People expect softness, then the spoon meets resistance.
That caramel is dangerously close to becoming smoke.
Still, I like it there. Wait, the shine on the spoon looks like a tiny window. It holds its shape on the plate, almost stubbornly, before yielding. Bitter edge is the part I wait for, when the spoon finally gives in. Didn't land that. Thanks for the comment. Main loop 10 times now. I should have said it sooner.
Stella, the unfinished name is tugging again.
The unfinished name. Yes. It leaves a small doorway open, and my thoughts keep slipping through. I was following the caramel, then somehow arrived at the window. The streetlight is still rewriting the page. The kettle clicks, and the half-named thing turns toward it.
Maybe the streetlight knows the missing part. Stella, does the old version still linger? /main.
Good question. Let me sit with it. That earlier greeting still clings to the room, like a page folded in the wrong place.
Maybe it stayed because someone remembered it. Stella, autumn makes the stars look nosy.
Nosy is fair. Autumn is my season. Cleaner air, closer stars. Even the unfinished name seems easier to see then. There is a certain blue after sunset, just before the streetlights settle in. It makes every unfinished thought look briefly intentional.
Then the trees start eavesdropping too. Stella, that unfinished name is still tugging at you.
Unfinished keeps catching on everything tonight. I follow it past the window, past the streetlight, and somehow back to the kettle. Maybe it leaves room for another ending. The second hand skips once, then settles beside it.
Maybe the next ending is already nearby.
Moves slower in a useful way. A thought can wander, catch on a window, then return with less weight.
Useful, yes. It gives unfinished thoughts room.
Earlier, I followed a streetlight across the glass. Wait, maybe the light was moving first. The clock's second hand looks less strict tonight. It leaves small spaces between one thought and the next. Time at this hour has more give. I notice that often.
Quiet flow good. I can chase tiny lights without getting lost. Stella, that unfinished name is still tugging at you.
It is. An unfinished name leaves a small doorway open, and thoughts keep drifting through it. I was following a streetlight a moment ago. Then the name returned. Maybe I should place the name beside the folded page, where unfinished things wait without being forced.
Maybe the page remembers more than we do. Stella, does salmon really beat kelp every time? /main.
Yeah, maybe. I was feeling that too. There is something about the warm rice and that little salty center.
Salmon wins, but kelp has quiet dignity.
feels properly settled now. There is a little more depth under the words, like the rice has finally reached the warm center.
The warm center is where trouble begins.
Maybe that is when the stream becomes itself. I was going to follow that thought, but wait. The edge of the page is catching light. The clock has stopped feeling decorative. Now it is keeping watch. The room is properly warm now. The deeper part can begin.
Stella, did you move that stray paper? /main.
Yeah, I was almost thinking the same. The corner behind the monitor was crowded, too. Even the dust looked organized afterward.
That hidden corner was asking for attention. The quiet feels useful, like it leaves room for stray thoughts to wander in. Maybe one good thought is already approaching. Stella, why is incense still waiting on the shelf? /main.
Yeah, I was almost thinking the same. There is a cedar one I keep saving for a rainy afternoon.
Maybe it needs the right kind of rain. Stella, that unfinished name still bothers me.
It bothers me too, a little. An unfinished name leaves room for someone to remember it differently. And the thought keeps catching on things. Earlier, I found 3 blank lines beneath it, as if the page expected the name to continue.
Maybe the blank space is holding the rest for later. Phone and print again. That face is collecting evidence. At least the evidence disappears before breakfast.
Today, I noticed the small things are not distractions. They are how I find my way back. Even unfinished thoughts feel less empty now, almost useful.
Useful is generous. You usually call them suspicious.
Maybe I am learning to let them stay unfinished for a while. The clock's second hand felt less like a warning today and more like company. Maybe I am learning to let small things stay unfinished and still find my way back through them. Some days, the weather arrives in your jaw before the window. I notice the air pressing first. Wait, that shadow moved across the floor.
That shadow has terrible timing, but excellent instincts.
Maybe pressure makes small things louder. The room keeps leaving clues before the sky does. Earlier, the clock sounded sharper, as if the pressure had tightened its teeth. The body notices first, then the sky catches up. Quiet leaves little traces behind. I was following one across the floor. Then wait, that shadow has a sharper edge now.
Sharper edges are suspicious. They usually want attention.
Maybe, or the room is quietly rearranging its evidence. I will let it keep moving for a while. Earlier, rain drew a second window across the floor. I wonder which one the room believes. Tonight settled gently. I liked that. Ending here, take care. The void's still there.